Hi there, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope everybody's doing well. City Skylines, episode 10. Sorry about Thursday. Had another one of my bad days again. Apologize for that. I have added a few things to the city, and I'm going to show them to you. I'll show you my stats as well. But I've also got some news, and I hope that everybody will accept it for what it is. So first, I'll show you the good stuff. This neighborhood grew in. Took a while, but the houses came in. Not too bad. I mean, it is what it is, right? I didn't really get to decorate too much. I gave them noise things for the expressway, but I concentrated more in this area here. But since I'm here, I'm going to show you I had major issues. I reworked this industry area. Now remember, this is oil here, forestry, farming, and ore. And this is where a majority of my industry comes in. Oh my goodness. I always forget to hit, no? There, one. I always forget to hit the play button. I'm so sorry. So this is pretty bad, but I reworked it, and that's why it's like that. I gave them a one-way system, and I got rid of an entrance here, but I gave it to them down here. All of this is one way. You can come up this way, you can go over this way. This is one way as well, but so is this. And I'm hoping it will help. Not too sure. I added a couple more plastics plants because these guys over here, that's the problem. The industry that needs items. Well, they do run out, okay? They do run out. But almost as quickly, I see the pop-up, I go over there to look at it, and it's taken care of. So it's not critical, it's not horrible, but it is occurring, and I know why. Because of all this traffic. There are several ways. I gave them this as well. I added this road here in front of my forestry. It just went around the forestry. So I added this one here, coming up to these factories. And I gave them this one going out. Just more ways to get around. I'm hoping it will help. I ended up having to put lights. I believe I have lights on both of these. I know I have one here. Yeah. It couldn't be helped. There's just way too much traffic. So anyway, it's all backing up here, as you can plainly tell. So I had to put a light. Is it here? No. There was a light here and I took it off. No, it was on this side, yeah. I ended up having to put a light on the exit ramp. But that's not too uncommon. We have them here. And traffic is getting kooky again on the expressway. Not too worried about it. I added a bunch of acid, not a bunch. Well, I was goofing around. So I made this look interesting, I hope. I hope you guys think it looks interesting. This takes so long to do, though. It is fun. I added this. This is all office and dark blue business. Well, some light blue. But it's like a shopping place. And it's doing well. Traffic's not too bad. So I added a lot more bus lanes and a lot more of the walkability all throughout here, because this is my university, my campus, my very first campus. And then I have the bus station and the metro here and the university. So I added a couple more of these assets that I found. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. So pretty. And I found my soccer field. So I put that in. This I had up in another area, but I just put it over here. And if I turn, you're not going to really see them all that well because of the dumb shadowing. But these are more of those. Well, I don't think this one is. Oh, maybe it is. These are just original assets to the game. Not that it really matters. I just think it gives it like old world charm. And then that's why I did it. And then we got, the regular library and all that other stuff. So these were here. But The university is the tiniest building there. So that was new. And then we come down here. I ended up getting rid of this. It was called South of France is what it was called. And I ended up getting rid of all of it. Actually, that's part of the problem, but we will get to that in a minute. So I ended up just saying regular houses. And you will notice some of these assets are still popping up. And I think that might be why we're having a problem. But we will get to that later. And then this neighborhood grew in nice. It had stopped right about here. So all of this grew in. It's just dark green and light green. And then I had this here. This was the only thing here. So I added this road. I gave them a hospital. This garbage takes care of this neighborhood. And this garbage takes care of this neighborhood. I have them all separated. I spent several hours on this. This was the first thing I did yesterday, which was Wednesday. And I was doing well at first. I was prepared to make a video for Thursday. And then I just went downhill real quick. So it's all pathways, rocks, and trees with these cute little assets dotted here and there. So all of the jungle gyms and fountains and places to sit, chess tables, gazebos, picnic tables. I have those food things along just about every single one of these. And the little lamp posts as well. I built this. I think like one rock was here and I just built up on it. It was fun. But it's time consuming. And not a single person uses it. I know it is connected here 2 ways. And I don't know how the game does it. It's kind of spooky to me, but I did the district thing and it immediately named it a park. But it's sad because nobody lives here. And I don't know that anybody lives in a park. So I'll have to figure that one out on my own. I thought that would just be somewhere that they would go and I must not be thinking the way the game would think. I don't know. It could just be too far away from everybody and they're not interested in walking this far out unless they really have something to do. Because I think I've mentioned this before. I've never seen a sim use any of these assets. I've never seen them sitting on any of these benches. And that's putting them down like in open spaces here. So see this strip here? I used to do that. I'd put the food courts and paths and the newsstand and all that stuff down here, and they never used them. They only walked the path. So that was a little disappointing. But anyway, I did all that, and I'm very pleased with the way it turned out. I like it. I would go through here. Now, this is all new as well. This is what I did today, which is Thursday. I put down every single one of those UK retail assets, and I put them on the sunny side, so hopefully we can see them better. And I can give you the names. So we have Morrison's, Waitrose, Sainsbury's. I have no idea what any of these stores do. I don't know what they sell. Tesco, Asda, and I got a Walmart here. I don't shop at Walmart. I have a KFC, and then we're back to the UK ones. Boots, Hobbycraft, TK Maxx. Now, is this because they can't say TJ Maxx? Or is American TJ Maxx the same thing as European TK Maxx? Because our TJ Maxx sells clothes. I don't know what this... Well, yeah, it looks like there's fashion on the window. Why would they do that? Give it a different name. This pound stretcher, I will assume that's a dollar store. Look at these things. It looks so dumb. The M, move it. It will not work with these parking lots. Every time I try, they get really messed up. So I can move this. I can make it go up and down, and I can fix the terrain around it, but I can't do it on parking spaces. All right, moving on. Laura Ashley Home. She was so popular over here back in the 80s. I loved her clothing, and then I never heard from her again. So Iceland, I have no idea. B and Q. This looks like Our Home Depot. Housewares and gardening and stuff like that. And then we have our Aldi. And I believe that's it. I've got a Taco Bell. And then all the rest are vanilla assets. So that was all I had. So I put this modern mall or something in here with 2 plazas on either side. And that's about it. And boy, did it get it they like this, let me tell you. Lots of people come in here. So what I did after this was to give them, because we were right at the expressway entrance anyway. Oh, you know what? I might as well mention this real quick. I'm going to have to get out of camera view, whatever. I used this for the very first time, and I straightened this road out, and I straightened, I think it was this road or this road. I can't remember which one, but you know my terrain is really wonky in the whole thing. Anyway, the road had gone like this and then down, and I just didn't like it because it did that wobbly thing. And I tried using M on the nodes, and it just made it look worse. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give this a shot. So I clicked this, and I did set slope mode, and I clicked all the nodes all the way down to here, and this is what I got. And it was so dug into the land. It wasn't funny. I mean, it was like cliff on either side. The land was this high right up to the road. So I smoothed all this out, which I don't think was too bad. And then I did the, I can never remember what they're called, level terrain here. And on this side I did smooth. Smooth, smooth. I'm no good at slope. I know some people say start here and then work your way up, and other people say start here and work your way down. Either way, it doesn't work for me. So this hill got gouged. By the way, it is raining so hard here right now. It is unbelievable. You might be able to hear that in the background. I don't know, but I apologize. That's what it is. Very loud rain. But we lucked out because everybody else is going to get socked with feet of snow, and we're just going to get rain. So yay. One of the things I absolutely love doing is bulldozing all these stones. It is so cathartic to just go through it. So I have to resist. Anyway, moving on. I'm so sorry. So I built this up. I really like it. This is parking. Traffic's getting a little kooky. I don't mind. So I fixed this as best I could, and I gave them a way in here on either side. And yes, it looks weird. But again, I did the sloping thing with this tool here, Network Multi-Tool. And it still looks like something I built on my own. I don't care. I really don't care. So this is for guys wanting to come in from that side. And this is for guys wanting to come in this side. So I just did the 2-laner going all the way in. But we need a way out as well. So I just curved the road all the way back into my city. But I gave them a way off here. So there's no left turning here. And then these guys can go. And then if they want to go straight there, or they can come around and go on here. And yes, I use the Network Multi-Tool on this as well. I'm not doing a good job, but it's the first time I used it. I don't... Hey, they're going down a water slide. I would like that if I was in a car. Feeling the bumpy bumpies. This one looks a little high. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. So that just takes us right back in to our city here. And this never really got fixed. But our waterfall is still there, and I kind of like that. Happy accident, as Bob Ross would say. So now we're right back in our city, okay? Oh, see, they're asking for, I will guarantee you this is plastic. Did I go too fast? I'm sorry. Uh-oh, you too? Yep, no plastic and no plastic. Oh, no paper either. Well, come on, Forester, you're right here. Yeah, see, traffic is just getting really insane. Again. But, watch this. Well, this is going to embarrass me. Nope. 79%. And it looks the same. This is what I'm leading toward the bad news. This is part of it. I think the game has snagged, and it's probably my fault. One too many assets or one too many removals of assets. I don't know. But a majority of this is moving. It's just a ton of people going somewhere. This one is not moving because I have a light here. I had no choice. And then, of course, we have our new... None of this was here before. I had a road coming in here. It hit there. It came up here, and it went around. I did have the one-way. I added this road, and this road here. I took this one out, so there would be less junctions. And then I added all of these roads, and they're just using them. There's nothing I can really do about it. So that's our traffic. And last time I showed you unemployment. When I looked at it when I came into the game today, it was down to 8%, and now it's back up to 14%. I am noticing more and more glitches with the game, and this is the biggest one. You'll notice a very tiny hint of green there. That's the first time I've seen it in 3 days, but it keeps vanishing and coming back, vanishing and coming back. I'm sorry. Stop it. So I think it's broken. Not the game, this city. It's broken. And I can't advance no matter what I do. Nothing's changing. And here's another thing. Before I left to make this recording, I was $40,000 in the hole. $40,000. And now it's saying I'm oh, there it goes. This is the other one. This stays red, but this keeps going up and then down and then up and then down and then up. I was at 65,000 when I quit the game to go eat. And then I come back and it's down to 60. So the city is broken and I don't know how to fix it. This I left alone. I said I would. I just could not decide what to do. This was where I wanted to, I thought for a moment that all of this over here, plus more of the like monuments and stuff like that, could all go in here. And I just couldn't bring myself to do it. And my goodness, imagine if I bought a people train in here, how much worse traffic would get. But I still don't think traffic is as bad as it was before I did this. And I think I just have to learn how to give them 8 different ways to get into the city. See, I had an issue that my buses, they're always going to be yelling at me, that guy. I can't remember. Yeah, it was here. Oh dear, it's between these 2 buildings. Is it? Oh, I don't quite remember where it was. I thought I had 2 of these. Yeah, here it was, this intersection here. All of my buses are coming through here, going down this road, getting stuck here to make a left turn just to go up this road. There they all are. See? Just to pick up the 8,000 people waiting at this one stop. And look how many buses are, it's crazy. So he keeps yelling at me, they're waiting too long, And I'm like, well, I think the route switched on me somehow. I'm not sure, because I don't know why I would have them going up and down these side streets. I usually have them come around the outer edges, unless something like this, very personal and not really connected with anything else. Then I'll put a stop here, and then I'll go over here, put a stop, and over every other road. And then I'll make something like here, or maybe closer to the metro thing. So there is a bus stop here. And that's for these guys to get anywhere else. And if these guys want to come over here, they're welcome to. Things are happening beyond my control, and I'm a little bummed about it. However, oh, you know what else I did? This is a little vulgar. It looks kind of phallic. I apologize. But I just figured, what would it be like to put one of these big clunky rocks down? And I like it, however, right here. It's just a little, this little bit is on the road, but it doesn't seem to be bothering them too much. It would be neat if there was a way to shrink these things down. Like in The Sims, you can make things bigger and smaller. But I thought it looked kind of cool, so I left it. I'm just not a fan of the shape. Oh, garbage again. Everybody has their own garbage And yet, traffic, oh my goodness, you too? Yep. I also had an issue with the mail. That is so new to me that I just don't think about it. But I came in and I gave everybody their own mail. But sorry, how many times have I done this? Every time it seems like I do a video, I have to empty this waste transfer thing. But I have mail all over the place. I had to move their sorting facility somewhere in here. Oh no, I put it down by my fish market. This sorting facility was in the depths of my industry somewhere in here. And you see all these blue? These are all mail trucks. And it was just crammed with blue trucks. So I got it out of there and I put it back over here where there's hardly any traffic at all, because this is just my, I don't know, algae or something, and my fish market. So I think this is going to be the last episode of this island build. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun, and I feel like I have learned so much. Not everything. You know, even if I played this for 5 years straight, I don't know that I would learn everything or be reasonably good at some things. But regardless, I feel like I'm advancing. It's a good thing. Your help is more than appreciated. I cannot thank you guys enough for all of your helpful advice and suggestions. It has been beyond helpful for me. So I really appreciate that. I think we did a good job, don't you? I mean, I don't believe we've ever come this far in any of my Let's Play series. So I'm proud of that, and I hope that you guys are too. And when I come back on Monday with a new island, we'll start from scratch, and hopefully I will have learned how to make better entrances and exits and start a city from scratch that looks a little bit better. I think that too, I'm going to try to end it on a high note here, but I think maybe one little problem, are you done? Is that, that was fast. I don't have all of the DLC, so I'm limited with what I can do. Like this park, for example. If I had the parks DLC, this would have been great and everybody would have visited. As it stands, I can make a park, but that doesn't mean anybody's going to visit it. And that's kind of sad. Let me know what you think in the comments if I am making progress, if I am doing a good job, or if I just keep making the same mistakes over and over again. That would be frustrating. But I'm pleased, and I think we did a terrific job this time, which means we can only go uphill from there, right? Things can only get better. We'll look at it in a positive light. We can only go up from here. But thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. I really appreciate that. Like the video if you did. Subscribe if you're interested. Take very good care of yourselves. Have an absolutely fabulous day. And I will see you in the next one, which is probably going to be on Monday. But don't quote me on that. Take care now. Bye-bye.